Hi, my name is Jamie O'Brien, and today I'll be doing my speech in front of my audience of my best friend, Yelena Dragovich. Who's sick, yes. So I decided to do my speech on the website Booking.com. And the reason is one of the most troubling things for people can be planning a trip. I know from personal experience that the hardest part about planning a trip is finding a place to stay. For the most part, when we're traveling, we are usually going somewhere for the first time. And this makes finding a place that is nice, clean, and most importantly, affordable, especially difficult. However, we are lucky enough to have the World Wide Web at our fingertips. This allows us the convenience of planning websites. I know many people do not have good luck with these types of websites, and personally, I've hated these types of websites because I felt that they were not really reliable, and it was always a bet on whether or not the hotel I was booking was going to be as it was advertised. Today, I can happily say that this opinion has been drastically changed, and I'm a proud customer of Booking.com and the services they offer. Booking.com is an excellent website of how websites can become interactive and ultimately boost their sales and customer satisfaction. Booking.com is also a fantastic example of how web tools are designed to promote interaction between the company and the customer and how these tools are actually meant to work. The web tools that I have used have inspired me to become more active on Booking.com. Like, they really make sure that they remind you of good deals that are near you or all kinds of things. And the web tools are ultimately designed to create their audience because they're extremely helpful and they make the experience more beneficial for the customer. For example, by emphasizing the customer as being the most important part of planning a trip, they are able to make their customer who's on their website simply forget that they're on a website shopping and that they're a customer. Instead, they inspire the customer to feel that they are empowered and make them believe that they're in charge of their trip and that they have ownership over the website. This is strategic because it creates an audience that is beneficial for Booking.com, one that wants to come back and continually use the website. This audience is also created through the use of email, mailing lists, Facebook page, apps for Android, Apple, and Windows. The empirical audience of Booking.com consists of anyone who has used or who regularly uses the website to book hotels during travel. I'm part of the empirical audience and also of the created audience. Actually, before working on this assignment, I didn't realize that I was part of the created audience. And after reviewing the website looking for rhetoric, I realized that I had been successfully fooled into believing what Booking.com wants their customer to believe. And that is that I was the owner and empowered navigator of the website, searching for hotels that were built just for me. Booking.com also has a really big target audience, which is ultimately anyone who's going on a trip and looking for a place to stay. And they promote like the growth of this target audience by inspiring their customer to talk to other people. And it's designed to ultimately relieve stress from you. So if you're relieved of the stress of planning a trip and finding a place to stay, then you're going to have comfort and happiness in your travel plans. And it's extremely important because of this that Booking.com succeeds with their empirical audience so that they can reach their target audience through word of mouth and reviews. And the empirical audience has a great ability to reach the target audience, and ultimately it depends if this website will succeed if they are happy and if they make the empirical audience satisfied. And they appeal to the agents of change by going above and beyond and offering continued deals for their loyal customers. And this encourages them to speak about the website to friends, blog their experiences, or forward an email announcing the week's newest deal and contribute. And ultimately, this contributes to the success of their website and the company. Like I said, Booking.com invites their audience to play the role of the captain of their own ship, in a sense. They are encouraged to provide feedback, and if something goes wrong, they can reach a live representative right away and resolve the issue. Over this past winter break, I traveled to Europe with my friend, and we were headed to Paris, Rome, and Vienna, and we were going to spend 3 days in each city. And I was especially nervous about this trip because neither my friend or myself had been to each of those 3 cities before. And I decided to visit Booking.com because I had heard about it from a friend, and I thought that it would be helpful and make my experience more enjoyable. I found my friend's recommendation to be true and was very satisfied with the website when I visited. It was really easy to navigate, and I actually decided to book all 3 hotels upon my first visit to the website. One day after I booked the hotels, I realized that I reserved the hotel in Vienna for the dates I would be in Rome and the hotel in Rome for the dates I would be in Vienna. I was completely panicked and fearful that I had just lost the money that I deposited for the hotels, because usually that's how I believed websites like this to work. So I called the number on the website, and in less than 5 minutes, my issue was resolved, and I had a new confirmation email sent to my email, a new confirmation number sent to my email, and I was like completely relieved, and this made me feel like a champion in planning my trip. I felt that Booking.com allowed me to become a member and a part of the company as a representative of my own trip and my own desires. And this is exactly what the website invites the audience to do, and it is a perfect example of how they are successful in doing so. These many characteristics that can be observed on Booking.com display the similarities between a website and a speech. The main similarities are present in the relationship the speaker and the website have with their audience. Both the speaker and the website have an empirical audience and a target audience. Both of these similarities are crucial for the website and the speaker to succeed in presenting rhetoric. The ability to understand and study the relationship between the deliverer of a message and the receiver of a message is especially difficult when the deliverer is a website. And this is the difference in the way that the challenges arise from the audience, because the website can only rely on the hope that the customers will provide feedback and take time to read a review or fill out a survey or submit some questionnaire that is asked of them. However, when delivering a live speech, the speaker has the ability to read the audience's reactions, both verbal and nonverbal, and in the process of giving the speech, adapt their message to this reaction that they're getting. Overall, though, I would say that Booking.com is a great example of a website that has conquered these challenges and is working hard to make their customers feel important. This is something that I've appreciated and something that I do not believe that can be overlooked. So next time you're planning a trip, I would definitely suggest checking out Booking.com.